This house is fully paid for. The house is paid off, and it has literally saved me over $156,000 worth of interest. It has also let me reduce my principal of about $272,000 in 7.3 years. I've been totally blown away.
It's good to track payments on. A lot of times I will think that I made a payment and didn't, and I can go back and look at the history of my payments and see if I really did make it, if it came out. A lot of ours are online bills, so it's easy for me to compare with the program and our banking account to make sure that things were paid. It also allows me to pay things off quicker because I can plug my budget the way I want to and put things in that I may want to pay off quicker and put more money towards that. So we've been able to get our debt down because it's just a simple way to look at what's coming in and what's going out and what extra that we have, especially as you pay things down, you know that you can put more towards other things. So it's a very simple, easy system to use. Changing things are easy. We make changes all the time to ours, and that is set up in a really user-friendly way as well. And again, we tweak our budget on a regular basis, and it works for us. It's been the easiest program that I have ever used to keep us on a budget, and we've been able to stay on that budget for the most part, even with a few minor incidences that come. But again, it allows us to change our payments and see what we can afford and what we can't afford. So it's been great for our family, and I would highly recommend it to anybody that is just trying to get a hold of their budget and make things a little easier for their lives.
I have saved 141 payments of principal and interest that I will never pay back to the bank. When I first heard about this program, I was very skeptical. I am a very skeptical person. I didn't understand it at first. I didn't understand interest cancellation. I didn't understand how this thing worked. But I felt in my heart that there was something there, and I had nothing to lose. There's a money-back guaranteed program, and from what I invested and what I have currently saved, which my investment is 1,000 times over, I recommend this program to anybody out there who wants to get out of debt and be debt-free. One of the things that I was sold on this program was the customer service and the client support. They have gone above and beyond in helping me on any little question, any little problem that you have. They're there for you all the time. The program is very user-friendly. It is an amazing program. Will it change your life? Yes, it will. It'll change your life to the part that you will get excited when you can envision becoming debt-free and you see your whole life in front of you regarding how much you owe, how much you have saved, what's the potential that you can save. You will understand, and you will see this program. There is nothing like it, and there's nothing that can beat this program.
One of the things that was really helpful for us is that the program has great customer service, and they're very knowledgeable, and you actually talk to a person and they're willing to help, and they actually were able to answer all of our questions that we had and to help us fix things if we needed them to be fixed too. So the program has literally saved us thousands of dollars, and it is been a great and fantastic program for us to use, not only for our personal home mortgage, but we also use it for our small business that we run as well. So even the two combined, it's very easy to have them separated, but what's really neat is that the program automatically sets aside the funds needed for future bills and or for future taxes coming up on your home. And it really is a great thing to use because it's not something you have to really think about. It's just automatically done, and it's a really good stress reliever so that you don't have to think about those kind of things.
Analysis report, they said that they can take our 15 years worth of debt down to 7. And so we're like, that's great. 7 years is great. Let's do it. We signed up for the program. And then within that 6 months of doing the program, our 7 years of debt went down to 2.5 years that we were going to be debt free. I was like, is this right? Is this true? And I was ecstatic. So that's when I kind of told my husband, I said, hey, guess what? We're going to be debt free in 2.5 years. And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, that program that, that a few months ago I was telling you about, and it was going to help take our debt down from 15 years to, to 7 so you could retire. I'm like, it's down to 2.5 years. And it's because I'm getting a salary now, and it's just that consistent pay. And then the little bit of overtime you were working, we put it back towards the program, and we're going to be debt free in 2.5 years. So with this program, I kind of played around if we went and purchased a new home at the interest rates. And it says that we could still have a brand new home, 30-year mortgage paid off in 9.8 years, where you could still retire. Where we were a year ago and now where we're at in this brand new, beautiful home. We've got almost a half acre, even though it's a 30-year mortgage and it's a lot of house. We know because of the program, we're going to have it paid off in 9.8 years.
So I had 36 years left on my mortgage, and I'm 66 years old, so that's not a great future. If I follow what the program tells me to do, I will eliminate 30 years of my mortgage, and I will be totally debt-free in 6 years. I'll be debt-free of the $177,000 on the mortgage. I'll be debt-free of the $14,000 equity line of credit, and also my credit card of $4,000 on the same budget that I'm on right now. This is the most powerful thing I've ever seen. On the same budget. How is that even possible? Well, every month I look at my amortization sheet, and I look at it, and I watch the years and thousands of dollars getting totally shaved off.
This program is phenomenal. Without it, I would just totally be lost. My husband lets me handle the bills and take care of the bills and handle the finances. So he gets paid every 2 weeks, and all I have to do is just hop on the computer, see what the bills are for the weeks, pay the bills. I usually pay bills online, which is so quick, but the program just tells you exactly what you owe, the exact dates they're due, and it's just everything all in a nutshell. The customer service with this program they're awesome. I couldn't ask for better customer service because in the beginning I pretty much understood the program, but I was a little bit lost on certain things whenever I would add to debt. We'd buy something and I'd have to put it in the program. I wasn't exactly sure how to do it. And a lot of times that I was ending up in the red or the negative, and so then my program wouldn't work. So I hopped on the phone, called customer service, and they were awesome. They were so friendly and so helpful and understanding, took the time to tell me what I needed to do. Sometimes it was just all I needed to do was just change a date on something to make it go out of the red and work. So they took the time, and it didn't take very long at all for them to school me and help me to understand how the program worked. So since it's been a few years, the program is so easy for me to use now. I have no problem with it. And I'm so grateful that I joined. My husband loves it because if he finds something that he wants to buy, he'll just come to me and say, hey, can you get on the program and see if we can afford this? And then I can give him an answer, yay or nay, and maybe we shouldn't do it. But it leaves you with certainty, because then you're not in doubt that, you're thinking, well, if I buy this, maybe I shouldn't have, because it'll give you a clear picture of what the future looks like with all your payments.
So I encourage you, get your analysis, see what this can do for you. You have nothing to lose by doing that and everything to gain. And once again, I have never regretted this decision, and also see that I'm going to be using this program well into retirement, because even in retirement, life happens and expenses come up and you have to pay them off. And with your financial GPS, this program, you're always going to be confident and you're never going to make a decision that is going to negatively affect you, because you're going to know the outcomes before you do it. Anyways, thank you for the time listening to my story. I really appreciate it, and make it a great day. Thank you.